Hi, welcome to Vegan Method. In this video I'm making simple pasta. I'm also going to colour it with some beetroot juice to make the pasta red. So to make my pasta I have 150 grams of white flour, 150 grams of semolina flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a cup of beetroot juice and 2 teaspoons of olive oil. The first thing I'm going to do is mix all the dry ingredients together, so both the flours and the salt, and then I'm going to stir them together and create a well in the centre for the liquids. Next I pop in the oil and then we're going to add the beetroot juice. I'm adding in the beetroot juice in stages to make sure that it doesn't become too wet. If it does become too wet you can add more flour, or if it's too dry you could add some water. I like to get messy when I cook, so I've got my hands in, going to give it a proper good mix and a knead. Adding the final part of the beetroot juice and then form into a ball. So you can see the mixing is completed and it's got a nice stretchy elasticity to it. I'm going to pop it into a bag and then into the fridge for 30 minutes. So 30 minutes later I've took the pasta out of the fridge and just flouring a chopping board. I'm going to use half of the pasta for this recipe and put the other half in the freezer for another day. I'm then going to get a rolling pin and roll it out to the thickness I would like it. Now I'm going to take my pasta wheel and cut it into strips. You can do thick or thin strips, whatever you're comfortable with. For me, I like a bit of bite to my pasta, so I've done it quite thick. And now I'm just going to add the pasta to some lightly salted water, and it needs to cook for around 3 or 4 minutes, and then it is ready to be served. The pasta is drained and then put on the plate. I'm serving this with plant-based meatballs in a tomato sauce, so it's a bit like spaghetti and meatballs. That's how to make very simple pasta. You don't have to use the beetroot, you can always use something like spinach to make it green, or just plain water to keep the pasta white. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe and leave comments below.